All right, it's Friday. Thank you for coming by. Tory Magoo, 44. Mr. Anonymous, he's here. It's Friday. How are you? Good. All right, so we're going to go over a few things today. You have a question? Yes. All right, now hang on. We got to get to the chorus on this, but I want you to hear it. Here you go. You ready? You can go your own way. You can go your own way. You can go your own way. You can. And music is a fantastic way to help people wake up if you're trying to help a friend or someone else. So what is your question, Mr. Anonymous? All right, well, if you could tell people things, what would you tell them if you had, like, one day to tell people things? All right, that's a good question. Thank you. All right, if I could tell people things in Scientology, I would tell... There's some major contradictions in Scientology that I want to go over with you guys. The number one thing is that they do stop free speech and free thought. Whether you believe it or not. You can go on the internet, read about it, listen to it, look at it, find out. But they do. You're not allowed to read certain books. You're not allowed to talk to certain people. You have to buy their lies and their black PR, whatever it is, right? Whether true or not, you're not allowed to investigate on it. You're not allowed to investigate Scientology to ask, does it work, doesn't it work? Is it true, isn't it true? Not okay. High crime, right? So it's like those questioning things that are natural for all of us here on planet Earth. Scientology is cut off from the members of it, which is what makes them into Scientologists, right? You know, but on the other hand, they see it as, that's why we're Scientologists. We're so great, because we don't have to question anything. We know. And Hubbard was really big on that. Knowingness is the top thing that you can have. Knowingness, right? But if you really look at knowingness, like when you're in, you just think, I just know. But what's happening is they're telling you something and you just know it, right? But real knowingness is someone can tell you something, you can question it, you can make up your own mind, right? And you can know about it. But to have someone just feed you things and you think you know, nah, that's not knowingness. It isn't. It's phony knowingness, okay? Number two is that Scientology pumps that all these people are evil, bad, horrible. Well, why do you think that is? Why do you think Scientology has a myriad of enemies? I mean, a non-stop, endless source of enemies. And with Anonymous, they have 1 trillion enemies, right? Why is that? Well, Anonymous, I'm sure they'll say, well, they're only PTS to people like Tory and these other people. But let's look at it. I was like one of their number one cats for a very long time. So how is it that people can be number one and then bam, overnight, boom, out, horrible person? They can't. It's totally built on lies and false information. Okay. Number three is that where does your money go to? Now, Scientology is promoting they're helping mankind. What's really happening? They are paying their legal fees. And that can include paying people off, and I've met a number of people that Scientology has spent or paid off not only hundreds of dollars, but hundreds and thousands of dollars, okay? Sometimes millions of dollars to people to just shut up, go away, be quiet, okay? We didn't know about it when we were in. I didn't know about it. I would have never known about it. But it's true. I've met them. They've told me, yep, they paid me off. And it's like, whoa, that's heavy. Because you're writing these checks. Like tomorrow, they're having a big IAS event. And those people are going to be asked to write big checks to help handle the critics, to help get rid of Anonymous, to help fix the free wins. You know, all these things that it's like, it's not really going to go to that. DM's driving a really snazzy car. DM's driving a bulletproof van. It turns out the guy is so paranoid, his booth when he speaks at the events is bulletproof. Now you can say, well, that's because you all are so evil. This always happens to me, doesn't it? Hang on. Hello? Yeah. Yeah? No, thank you. What is it about? Wow, they hung up on me. Telemarketing! Bad news. All right, well, anyway, let me just finish. Okay, come on, where was I? Okay, contradictions. All right, what would I tell somebody if I could? Katie, Tom Cruise. Okay, Tom Cruise, true believer, just like I was. First of all, Tom, look at your career. Look at your statistics. Get honest with yourself. It's way, way down from what it was. You're a good actor. This is really a drag. Katie, think about it. I don't know what your agreement is. I've heard all kinds of different things. But if you don't want to be a Scientologist, I highly recommend. Hubbard said the way out is the way through. That's what he used to say. Towards the end, my theory is this is his final policy. The way out is the nearest door, right? Take it, okay? Get out of there, because it's only going to get worse. It doesn't get better. And your daughter's going to be in on it. And if you don't want her brainwashed like they're trying to brainwash you, I'm sure you're out there with Davy Boy right now trying to pound on you how vital it is that you back up Tom. No, it isn't. It isn't vital at all. You can have a life and so can your daughter. Just like, look what happened with Nicole. She went, I don't want to do it. And she's had a huge, fantastic career once she left. Good job to Nicole. So anyway, to me, there are numerous contradictions in Scientology. They sell freedom. You can't sell freedom, first of all. They enslave people. They sell communication. You can go watch them as they hide inside their buildings when any of us, any kind of an enemy, is around. What kind of a coward is hiding inside their buildings when their enemies come around? It's like, did you really think you would join a group where they'd be hiding inside a building if their enemies came out? I mean, weren't you, as a kid, you were going to be strong, you were going to be courageous, you were going to do the right thing. I mean, they talk about all those things, but watch where the feet go. That's an old Chinese saying, and it's a great one. Watch where the feet go. If they believe in courage, why the hell are they hiding? Right? Oh, because. No. Where are their feet? They're hiding. Courageous people come out. In any kind of a group, they can come out and face the people. Scientology cannot. They're not allowed to talk to us. Why is that? Because if they did, they might be like me. They'd wake up, right? And that hasn't been so good for Scientology. Not because of what I've done, more because of what they've done. They keep picking on me, and I've told them my policy, you know what it is. All right, so anyway, tomorrow's the IAS. If you're a Scientologist watching this, really think about what I'm saying. Look on the internet, do your research, and ask yourself this. Why can't Scientology say look at both sides? Why do they always have to say look at our side? Why? Because they can't. If you looked at both sides, most people, 99%, would never go in Scientology. Because it's a con. And you'd find out and you'd go, you know what? That's why they have to stop you. So, I wish you all well. Have a happy weekend, a safe weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. And one more thing, invite some friends to come to my website. I want to get 200 more people, and then I'll have 5,000 subscribers. And I want to do that. I know OSA doesn't want me to have more subscribers. They want me to have less. So please invite your friends to come on by, subscribe, and then I'll have 200. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye. And here's from Mr. Anonymous. Bye-bye.